Rachel. Thank you. Hey. Hi. What's going on? Let me tell you, this full moon really has your wolf out here just like, it's so crazy because normally I get the blunt of like a full moon or a new moon energy, um, like before it hits. But this is the person that I'm getting like some aftermath where I'm really feeling like I don't really know what's going on. Lots of feelings are coming up, lots of So I decided to take my, yes, it's so freaking deep. I'm just like, what is going on? So I made me some matcha, but I also made it with cocoa powder, or cacao powder, excuse me. Cacao powder to just kind of help elevate my mood a little bit because I've been like just really wanting to be in solitude the entire day, not really wanting to talk to people. It's weird because I don't mind. I actually enjoy being by myself, like 100%. Like as much as I love like the people in my life, I don't necessarily need to be around them a lot, but I'm also the only child. So like me being by myself has never been an issue. Yes, make some matcha with me. Cause I was just kind of like, this is really crazy. And I'm not really sure if I'm here for the vibes. I'm not sure if I'm here for the vibes. But and then so just an update. I'm mailing everything out tomorrow morning because I was trying my best to wait until the labels came in because I made these special labels for you guys. And I had to email them like, y'all said May 7th, but it's no longer May 7th. And then they're like, hey, we messed up. We're going to refund you. They're going to come the 19th. I'm like, so it'll be super limited edition because you guys aren't even going to have the labels, but it's a super cute jar. And I'm throwing in some extra goodies for everyone being patient. And then you'll also get a discount for your next purchase to the site, just as a thank you for like just being so patient with me as a small business and a one-woman owned business. I truly appreciate it. Yes, 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 yes. Oh my God, that makes me so happy. But let's get into it. So I'm gonna put on my mask and then we're gonna talk about beauty sleep because it's not something that we talk about a lot, and especially as Black women, we tend to like not prioritize our sleep the way that we should. And like sleep is where it's at, okay? Like sleep is where it's at. If you're really trying to change anything about yourself on a physical level, whether you want to be a certain size or you want to have clear skin, whatever your body goals are, they really do stem from how you treat yourself and how your sleep patterns are. So we're gonna get into that. This is what it looks like dry. You all will be getting a cuter container. It does not look like this. It's super cute. I don't want to show y'all yet because I'm like, it's cute or whatever, and y'all deserve a good surprise. So yeah, this is what it looks like, the powder. And let me know if you guys need more lighting because I didn't put my ring light up today because your wolf was feeling real like, but if you need lighting, I have no problem putting that up. I'm gonna add some water to it. This is some filtered water from my kitchen, nothing crazy. I like to add it together. I also filmed your videos, so you all will be getting a video playlist of how to use the matcha face mask, which is so freaking cool because I really wanted to make sure that you guys really knew how to use it. And instead of putting it like in directions and wasting paper and not being eco-friendly, I was like, you know what? I'ma just make a video. So you guys get a video playlist about each and every product, but especially for the mask. And that'll be sent with your tracking number. So that way you can watch it and learn how to properly make it. And I like to make it all at once, but there are some wolves who like to pour a little bit of it, the powder, into the cap and just use it every day, which helps. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, got you. So Brady said, my dreams don't let me rest. If anyone has any advice, I respect and appreciate the intuitive messages, but I rarely feel rested. I got you today. I'm gonna hit you with some scientific facts, and then I'm gonna hit you with some spiritual insights. And it's gonna be a vibe. I'm just mixing it up now. Yeah. And I've like, let me tell you, one thing about learning formula, like being self-taught, is just like you start to realize you can add different things and just make your product even better. So you guys are getting a super new batch of face masks that are little tweaks. So all the main superfoods are in there, but I've added cacao powder and oatmeal to it. And it's like grinded oatmeal. You're not going to tell it's in there, but it's to help with the softness of your skin and to continue to detoxify, but in a gentle way. The cacao powder is also a superfood, so it's all in the family. And it smells like chocolate and eucalyptus. I'm not really sure if that's a vibe y'all are into, but it's still really, really good. Okay, so we have like a nice consistency here. I'm just gonna start painting our face. If you have your own mask at home, get into it. You will have your mask by next Monday for sure, so we can all do this together. Just a gentle reminder, next Monday is the Zoom party. So I'll be sending out a link for everyone who's purchased a mask. And we are literally gonna hop on the same time that we do for Matcha and Mask Live. We're just gonna do it on Zoom so we can all meet each other, put our face masks on together. I can answer any questions for you. Also, you guys will be able to see the rest of the line up close and personal. I'll be showing you everything in my line, talking more in depth as to like why I created the line and just the type of community I'm looking to build here with LobaLand Beauty. I'm really, really looking forward to it, because the one thing about doing YouTube lives is that I can't see all your beautiful faces. So I was like, what I want to do is a Zoom party. And if it goes really well, we could do it once a month, where one of the lives will be a Zoom party. And we could just like, you know, hop on there with our masks, sip our tea, talk beauty, do a poll of what the topic is so I can really talk and speak to what you guys need. Got you. But yeah, so I want to talk about sleep because I realize that, again, as Black women, we tend to deprive ourselves of sleep, right? We much rather forgo it to get things done, right? Like, oh, like I'll sleep a little later. And it's like, no. Definitely want to get yourself on a regular sleep pattern for sure, because there's just so many benefits to the body, especially your brain. You guys know I'm all about like brain health too. But when it comes to your skin and your body tend to heal itself when you're sleeping. So just because you aren't conscious doesn't mean that your body's not out here putting in that work when you're sleeping. That's why it's so important to rest, because your body needs time to repair itself, to repair any damaged cells, to remove any toxin from the body, any waste, to process food, you know, to deal with the free radicals you may have come in contact with. Like all of that is super, 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 super important. And the only time it really can focus on that and get it done is when you're sleeping, because your brain is like your conscious mind is turned off. So now your body's not being pulled in different ways, right? It's not like, oh, we got to go over here, we got to do this. It can really focus on getting the work done. So ideally, you want to get between 7 and 9 hours of sleep. Each body is different, of course. There's some people that only need 6 hours of sleep, but you really want to aim for 7 or 9, because your body goes into a cycle and needs to get into its REM state. That's where your body is actually able to fully heal and repair. And a lot of times we don't even get to that REM state in our sleep, and we wonder why we're tired and we don't feel rested, because we probably haven't slept long enough to get into the REM state. And you want to get into that state, I think it happens every 90 minutes. So if you think about having a 7 to 9 hour sleep pattern, you're able to get into your REM state quite often, so your body can really repair itself. But then again, it's also like less is more, right? You don't also want to kind of be doing 10 and 12 hours of sleep if it's not necessary, because sometimes we tend to oversleep too. And there's a beautiful balance called the midway. Tile speaks about it in Taoism, but it's really about just being in the middle way, not going to each extreme, not undersleeping and not oversleeping, but getting enough. And that might begin to your body. So maybe try a few days where you're sleeping for 7 hours. See how your mood is in the morning. See how your day flows. See how your energy is. Then you might want to try 8 hours for the next couple of days, or 9. Your body's continuously adapting to the environment. It's adapting to itself growing and changing. So it might switch up. But let's get into it. Okay, what's my first thing I want to let y'all know? Like I said, sleep is where internal and external recovery takes place for our skin. And I was learning a lot about this earlier this week. And I'm just like, later last week, I guess. And I'm just like, wow, it's really important. Like, I noticed too that when I sleep well, my sleep pattern's on point, my skin is on point. But the minute that my sleep pattern's a little off, it's not as cute. So during your sleep skin actually flows, the blood in your skin will flow up and start to circulate properly, which helps to create collagen. Natural collagen in your face happens then. It helps to like clear any inflammation. So it helps you with any like puffiness or dark circles you may be experiencing. Just having proper sleep does that on its own. Not even when you add in different supplements and like tonics and things like that. Just getting the right amount of sleep will do so much for your skin. Also, what you sleep on matters. So a lot of times we just sleep on whatever pillowcase we have. Normally, when someone tells me that they don't have like the skin that they desire, my first question to them is, what are you sleeping on, right? Like, how often are you changing your pillowcases, and what is your pillowcase made out of? So like for me, I have a satin pillowcase for my hair, but it also helps with just absorbing unnecessary oils in my skin. Things like cotton, you want to have a really, really soft pillowcase. Sorry, the bird's out. You want to have a really soft pillowcase, something that's going to be gentle on your skin. So that might take some research looking it up. I'll definitely send some links if I find any good ones. The one that I got literally is, I have one from Target, but it's like super, super, super soft cotton. You don't want anything that's abrasive, and you want to be changing your pillowcase every single week like clockwork. If your pillowcase has been on your bed for more than 2 weeks, it will affect your skin. And it also in turn will affect how your skin is able to heal when you're sleeping. So you want to make sure that you're changing that. Same thing if you're experiencing body acne. You might want to check into your sheets, check into your detergent too, because your detergent could be causing you to have an allergic reaction. And that might be the thing that you didn't even think about when you were worried about, like, you know, how your skin is coming along. All of those things affect you because it's coming into contact with your skin for a long period of time, like 1/3 of the day. This fabric is touching your face intimately, right? You're sleeping on it, you're probably drooling a little bit. It's all good, beautiful. It happens to everyone, okay? So you really want to make sure that that fabric is really, really good for you. Of course, what you need to do before you go to sleep is wash your face. Wash your face, wash your face. I know sometimes we'll be really tired and not into it and just like, I don't want to live this life. I don't want to do these things. But cleaning your face before you go to sleep is so important to get off any unnecessary oil, bacteria, dirt that you've collected on your face throughout the day. Even though we're in quarantine, that still applies. There are still things touching your face every single day. Don't think that they're not, because it's definitely happening. There's debris, there's dust. Just clean your face. Just clean your face, and you guys will have the whole LobaLand beauty line very soon, and it makes it a lot easier to clean your face and more enjoyable because we have like affirmations and playlists and all that cute stuff. But until then, just start washing your face regularly. That's gonna help you to avoid your dry skin, inflammation, and breakouts, right? Because again, you're going to sleep with a clean face, and then preferably going to sleep on a clean pillowcase that is gentle on your skin, right? Where we're using detergents that are not gonna harm our skin. And then you want to do hydration. There's hydration in 2 parts. One, always have like a cup of water near your bed. So important. I like to use lemon in my water. I know Sky's a big fan of lime in the water. You just want to make sure that your water is activated. So there's a few different ways you can do that. Sometimes I'll do like 8 ounces of rose water, but I don't do that continuously throughout the day because it is a natural laxative, but it will help to push out anything and detox the body from the inside out, giving you a really nice glow. You can do chlorophyll drops. I use chlorophyll drops almost every single day to just have my water be active. And what active water means is that the water that you're sipping on is actually being absorbed into your body. There's like those memes that go around where it's like, if you just drink water, you won't have to worry about like minding other people's business because you'll be in the bathroom. Like, it's a cute meme, but like, it's inaccurate. It just means that the water is not working. That means that you're just drinking dead water, inactive water. So you're not even hydrating yourself. You're just drinking things that are just pushing through you and not helping to hydrate. So you want to have active water. Again, rose water, lime water, lemon water. I don't know what the ratio is for lime water, but I know for lemon water, half a lemon for every 8 ounces. If it's less than that, like it's like a little lemon squeeze, little wedges, that's not active water. It just is lemon scented water. So you want to make sure the ratios are correct too, so that your body can process the water. And you'll notice it too. I drink water all day, every day, and I go to the bathroom maybe 3 or 4 times a day. You shouldn't be going every single hour. It shouldn't just be running through the body. That's how you know you're hydrated. The next thing you want to do is hydration for your skin. You want to get a really good nighttime face moisturizer. 2 key things. It needs to absorb into your skin. I know that there are a lot of skincare lines out there and face oils where you rub it on and it sits on your face, you know, this nice like little oily glow, and you're like doing the cheekbone, you're doing the poses, you're feeling real cute, but oil should not be sitting on top of your skin. It should be getting into the layers of your face. There are 5 layers of skin on your face, 7 in certain areas of your body. It needs to be penetrating those layers of skin to really be doing repair and helping your skin to look younger, to be firmer, to be healthier. If it's not doing that, it literally is just glorified oil on your face. And then the worst part is when you go to sleep, it's going to be in your pillowcase and it's causing problems because now you have old oil that won't absorb into your body on your pillowcase that you're sleeping on repetitively every single night. So all of that is just kind of like, yikes. So make sure you have an absorption oil. Of course, the LobaLand Beauty face oil is completely amazing. I came up for y'all to try it out. It's so good. We got chia seed oil, we got hemp seed oil. You rub it on, you have that nice glow, but then you'll see it quickly absorb. By the time you leave your bathroom, the oil's in your face, but your face doesn't feel dry. It feels soft, it feels firm. It has a nice glow to it, but also like a bit of a matte finish. So I love that because if I want to put on makeup on top, I don't have to worry about it being too oily. But also if I just want to have that be and throw some sunscreen on and go outside, I can also do that. So you really want to make sure you find yourself a good moisturizer. And luckily I got you covered. In a few weeks, you will have access to the LobaLand Beauty Face Oil and you ain't got to worry about it. You ain't got to worry about it no more. You'll be fine. So let me know if any of this is like resonating with you in the comments. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know if anything comes up. I want to go over some more scientific facts before we get into that spiritual insight. And again, share your knowledge too in the comments. It's not just about me talking to you. It's about us talking together in conversation because I really want to know what you guys do too for your skin to make it as beautiful as it is. Let's see. Oh, yay. Okay, great. The last scientific thing that I'll give y'all is having a sleep mask and blackout curtains. Now, the reason why you want to do this is that's going to help you go to sleep faster. So if you're struggling with sleep, it could be because you're exposed to some type of light, right? Sometimes my pink Himalayan salt lamp is on, or like the moon is shining bright, and though it's extremely beautiful, it does not allow my brain to turn off and for me to properly rest so that my body can heal. So I sleep with a sleep mask over my face, and I'm usually out within like the first few minutes. And that allows me to get into my REM state a lot faster, which means that my brain is healing and my body is healing the way it's supposed to without waiting 20, 30 minutes for me to go to sleep. Because then your body becomes disoriented because it's tired and wants to rest, but you can't go to sleep. Another thing, obviously, is not being on your phone right before you go to sleep because that's going to affect your sleep, which means it's going to affect beauty. And then the last thing, too, is the blackout curtain. So if you can't get blackout curtains, because I'm not able to put curtains up in my room, make sure you have a really good sleep mask. And if you can, sleep turned away from your window. The reason why is that when the sun starts shining in the morning, the UV rays can affect your skin. Even though you're in the house, you can still get sun damage. So you want to make sure that at least if you're sleeping like my window's here, so I want to sleep this way. And I usually, for the most part, am on that side. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I just sleep crazy. But you want to make sure you do that or get blackout curtains. That's going to help you to get to get more of a sleepful rest, but also protect you from the UV rays that come through from the sun. Like we love natural lighting. We love looking in, especially with the melanin, girl. The melanin be having you out here, and it does protect you to a certain extent. But if you're looking to get your skin in a healthier state, you have to be aware of those things. I even wear sunscreen in the house. I don't wear it as often as I should, but I definitely do my best to kind of keep sunscreen on deck. So those are my scientific facts for you. Let me know if any of them resonated with you, which ones you're trying out or which ones you already do. I would love to know. I'm doing everything except for the blackout curtains because, again, I just don't have the ability to do that. Oh, the last thing is sleeping with your head elevated. So you kind of want to sleep with your head tilted down. And what this does, it helps with inflammation. It helps to get rid of any puffiness around the eyes. It helps to keep the blood circulating in your face so that your skin can properly heal. And it will prevent nasal drip and snoring because those things affect how we sleep. And it could affect how your partner is sleeping. And we don't really want your partner out here not sleeping because you're not sleeping correctly. So elevate your head, tilt it forward. I sleep on 3 pillows, and literally my head is like probably like this. And it also keeps your spine straight, which is really just good for energetic work and just the body in itself. Like having an elongated spine while you're resting is super clutch in keeping your posture together, keeping your confidence up, and keeping your energy flowing throughout your 7 main chakras. Okay, so some things that I like to do. I like to set an intention before I go to sleep. I think that these things are also super important to your beauty. So the thing that I love to do before I go to sleep is I have a gemstone, have smoky quartz right now. And right before I go to sleep, I hold it to my heart, close my eyes, and I think of the best moment in my day. Like the best moment. Like, and sometimes that varies, but the moment that made me genuinely smile the most. I hold on to it. I feel that moment in my heart. I can feel the energy radiating from my heart chakra, from my hand chakras into the stone, infusing that amazing moment I got to experience. And I just say thank you 3 times, take a deep inhale, exhale, place it underneath my pillow, and then I'm literally going to sleep on good vibes. I personally believe that that affects my beauty too, because I'm having a more restful sleep because the last thing that was on my mind was something that made me feel so good. So it doesn't even matter if I had that one moment and the rest of the day was shitty. I know I'm going to sleep with the intention that I decided and chose to focus on the best part of my day. And I literally go to sleep with a smile on my face. I wake up smiling, which is really cool. It's been doing it for like the last year and a half. It's amazing because I wake up and I feel so good. And I know it's because I set that intention the night before. And that just helps. Feeling good is a part of your beauty too, right? You look better when you feel good. It just is what it is. If you feel like shit, 9 out of 10 you're not getting compliments that you want to get. Nobody's saying like, oh wow, you look great. And not because you may not physically, but your energy also speaks to your beauty. And if your energy feels shitty, you probably look shitty in the kindest way possible. But it correlates. It definitely goes hand in hand. So I love to do that. And that also helps me go to sleep too, because sometimes you can have so much on your mind, like Brandy was saying, but just being able to center your mind and focus on just that helps so much. Another thing I love to do on the spiritual side are my binaural beats. I speak about them all the time because they are life. They have frequencies for everything. I usually sleep to the frequency of either like abundance. I have a playlist now that lasts about 9 hours. So like the tracks change and you can get them all for free on YouTube. If you guys want me to send you a playlist, let me know. I can definitely do that. And what I do is I have like one for abundance. I have one for beauty. If I'm having maybe some back pain or toothache, I'll have a frequency that will address that as I'm sleeping. And my logic behind it is that I know that we operate on frequencies in every single way, right? Even colors are frequencies. So when I get to go to sleep, I am no longer in the driver's seat in that sense. My conscious mind is not on filtering shit out. It's completely like off, resting, and now my subconscious mind is really at the forefront. So when I'm feeding it these frequencies, right? If I'm feeding it the frequency of clear skin, right? Or the frequency of like glowing skin or younger skin, it's reprogramming my mind and my body to be responsive to that idea of like, oh, clear skin, got it. And I personally believe that that really does help in me having the skin that I have. Every single night, like clockwork, my playlist goes on and those frequencies sink into my subconscious mind. It's helped me repattern my relationship with money, my relationships in general, just understanding and being more loving as a person and healing my relationship with my body. If there's any aches or pain that I'm going through, I find a frequency, I read through it real quick, make sure that it's not sketchy. And then I play it while I sleep. And I really believe that setting that intention with your favorite stone or crystal and then sleeping to some frequencies, plus those scientific factors that really set you up for success. One of the last things that I do is I have a beauty tonic before I go to sleep. And it consists of a whole bunch of different things. Let me know if you guys want me to list them all out, because there's a few. It's a very extensive tonic, and I have it a few nights out of the week. And there's like rose hip in there. There's cacao powder. Yes. There's cacao powder. I don't put matcha in there because that's caffeine and I won't go to sleep. There's so many other ones in there that I'm like kind of drawing a blank to. But essentially, I drink it right before I go to sleep. I usually use kava too because it helps to relieve stress. And just having a more relaxed body means that your blood is flowing correctly, means that your skin is getting healthier. So I have my beauty tonic before I go to sleep, like maybe 30 minutes beforehand. And what that actually helps the body with is that all those nutrients and goodness for the skin and for my beauty overall are now working in harmony with my subconscious mind and with my body getting to work to repair itself, detoxify, and it can have an extra boost of support for my beauty tonic. So I do that, and then when I wake up, go to the bathroom, detox, release, however you want to call it. And my skin is glowing, my skin is firmer, and that's before I even use my skincare products. That's just off the GP of waking up, going to the bathroom, drinking my water, then doing my whole LobaLand beauty routine, grabbing my matcha, and I'm good to go. Those are my techniques that I use that have helped me so much, just to have better sleep, but also to have better beauty sleep. Everything I do, for the most part, is with the intention to make sure that my beauty radiates from the inside out. And I feel like it's a good mix. So let me know. Brandy said, yes, there are frequencies that clear your skin and whiten teeth. It's true. It's true. It's so mind-blowing because I wish that we were taught these things in science, because I would have cared more in school. Your girl would have cared more. She would have cared more. I wasn't really into the rocks, the sedimentary. Like Earth science was cool though. Chemistry would have been great had they taught me these things, frequencies. But the education system is really out here doing things. But I wish I had learned these things when I was younger, because it would have made my life a lot more easier. But also, I just would have been doing things so much more longer than I started. I started doing all these things when I was about, like, in my early 20s, so maybe like 21, 22. And they just gotten more extensive with more of the research I've been doing over the years. So I'm kind of like 7 years into this. But I've also been able to maintain really, really healthy skin. And I've also come to the conclusion that I am pretty high maintenance when it comes to my skin. But you know what? I'm a quality ass woman. The New York almost came out of me. But I'm a quality wolf, and it's really important to me to present myself the best way. And that really stems from my beauty. I'm actually going to start washing this off while we talk a little bit more. Let me know in the comments below how you're feeling, what you're going to try, because I'm excited. I was excited to really share this information with you, especially after today not really being so vibrant and up for talking to people, and initially wanting to cancel this live, but knowing that I didn't really want to. It's just more that I was tired. So let me know how y'all are feeling. Let me know if you guys are excited to get your mask. I'm so excited. I can't wait for you all to have it. Like, oh my God. It makes me so happy. Like, just thinking about it, man. Vibes. Vibes, vibes, vibes. If you're not on the email list, even for my replay viewers, hey wolves, how are you? If you're not on the email list, please join the email list. I will leave the link in the description once this video has ended. I would love for you to be a part of it. I send out weekly emails, just kind of sharing my thoughts and insights that I receive. And then like letting you know what I'm doing, letting you know what I'm loving, letting you know what's going on in the LobaLand community, LobaLand community, because that's very important to kind of stay in the know, stay in the how, like what's going on, what's happening, what we doing, what's really good. What else do I want to do? Oh, let me tell you guys what's happening this week while you guys comment. This week I'm going live with Sky of De La Hippie. She's actually on the live. Hey, Sky. We are going to be talking about femininity. And I think we have a main topic, but when me and Sky talk about femininity, it just flows. Like you can just tell that we're very tapped in to the divine feminine, and like we'll have a plan, but then like whatever the divine feminine really wants us to talk about will really just happen. So you really want to make sure that you're there. It's going to be happening on her Instagram channel at De La Hippie in real time, which will be May 14th. Yes. And it's going to be a vibe. We're going to be talking about some of our products. I'll definitely be sharing how I use some of my De La Hippie products along with LobaLand Beauty and vice versa, most likely. I can't wait. I'm very, very excited to do that. And then this Sunday, May 17th, I will be, thank you, Sky. She dropped the Instagram handle if you are catching the replay, or if you're on here and haven't been following her yet, please do. That is my body butter queen, okay? My sacred jewelry goddess. Okay, I'm just coming out with the name, Sky. You hear me? Yeah, I got distracted because I was amping up Sky now. Darn it. What was I talking about? Oh, May 17th. I will be hosting a unique vibe session. So normally we have vibe sessions every other week. And something that Chantel and I are implementing, we will be talking about adding experts into our chat. So essentially what will start happening, and this is the first time we'll be doing it, is that your first session in the month will just be a regular vibe session where we talk about a main topic as a group, as a collective. And then that second vibe session, we're going to bring on an expert who's going to talk in depth and do a workshop with you on the topic. So this month has been all about self-talk and positive talk. And last session, we just kind of opened the floor to like how we can start to have more positive talk and live a better life, speaking well over ourselves and our life. And this Sunday, I will be doing my Inner Baby Girl workshop and going in depth on how to reconnect to your inner child so that you can have that confidence and you can shift that negative self-talk, because it really does stem from childhood traumas. And I'm here to help you get past that. So that's also a free event. You can check my Instagram bio to RSVP, or if you're on the email list, I sent out the link this morning so that you can join in. Here we go. Side note, I've been using my my face mask to help grow my edges in, and y'all, like, I don't even like days growing in, like days growing in, like your growth edges is back. Yes. Cause not having edges, it's rough. It's not a life you want to live. So I'm happy to say that I've gotten myself out of that ghetto. I've moved up. I'm in a nice little condo when it comes to my edges. But yeah, I use my mask on my eyebrows, on my lashes, help them all grow in. It's really, really helpful. Here we go. Final look. Oh, so good. So good. My skin feels so soft. Yeah. It's so firm now. It's kind of blows my mind. I really can't wait. I'm so sorry that you aren't going to have like the manifest labels, because they were so adorable. I put so much love and work into them, but I made the executive decision to send them out tomorrow because I don't want you guys waiting an entire month to receive product. I feel like that's really crazy and I'm not comfortable with it. So you guys will have, again, a discount for future purchases, and the jars are still very beautiful. Still very, very cute, because I just want you guys to have it already. I want to be able to like, yes, thank you, Shosho. The content is one. Yes, I put my heart and soul into that recipe for your face mask. Like, I've tested it so much on myself, on Gary. Gary's a trooper, y'all. He's out here ready to help y'all have better skin. Shout out Gary for just being amazing. But I've been putting this recipe together for a long time, a lot longer than I think I was consciously aware of. So being able just to get it to you all, no matter what the packaging looks like, even though it's still cute, but no matter what the packaging looks like, it's just like, I just want you guys to have the experience already. We've been doing Mask and Matcha for almost a month, I think. I think this makes it a month, or maybe next week makes it a month. I want you guys to have it. I want you guys to be putting it on, taking selfies, sipping your tea, enjoying it every day, and watching the benefits of your skin and seeing how powerful Mother Earth really is, because she is truly the ultimate authority on skincare. And being able to put all these raw, natural superfoods together into a line, but let alone a face mask that highlights all the goodness in the world, I'm just like really excited to share that with you all. Like, it fills my heart. It keeps me going when I don't want to do anything, when I'm thinking, you know, I actually spoke about this before in like one of my groups that I'm in, Sacred Women's Circle. We were just kind of talking about different things, but one of the beautiful women was saying that she sometimes it's like, I don't really know if this is for me. And I heard her, because I feel the same way. Sometimes I'm just like, maybe this is not the road I want to take. But then I see how my products work for me, how they work for my testers. And I know I have something special. And I'm happy to share it with you all. I really am. And thank you for all tuning in to my lives every week, for supporting, for sharing, for tagging me in videos. Like, when you're a one-person show, and I think almost everyone that's on the live today owns their own business. So you can attest, like, when you're the only one doing this, you're the only one coming up with the creative process of even creating the product, no matter what it is, whether it's tangible or digital. You are also doing the website, creating the digital contents of like all your social media and marketing, having to go and do marketing classes to even understand the basis of it, to make sure you're not doing it incorrectly. Doing emails, staying in constant contact with your consumers, updating the website, making sure that you are tweaking your recipes when needed. What else do we do? Packaging, finding the packaging that works, getting it, purchasing most likely from your own pockets at first, and then having to go and be your own salesperson, having to promo every single day. It's tiring. Like, that's all in itself, at least 5 or 6 different positions and jobs. And you're doing that on your own as one person, while still elevating your mind, elevating your body, elevating your soul in your personal life. And that's if you're in a relationship, or if you're just on your own, whatever the case is, it still can feel very overwhelming. And you can always just feel like you're not doing enough, because you're not seeing the results maybe as fast as you want to, or as impactful as you know that they can be, because you know that your shit is bomb. Or worse, you start to notice that bigger brands kind of start peeping game and just have a resource to do what you do faster. It's really important to just know your why and know in your heart what really matters. And it's getting quality goodness out to your community because you love them and you love what you do. Yes, sometimes we are just tired. And I spoke about this in my email today, just spraying myself with some matcha face toner. I talked about this in my email today, that it's also really important to rest. Like, yeah, we have a lot of shit on our plate. Yes, we are doing a lot of things. A lot of us are breaking generational curses of generational wealth, trauma, right? We're dealing with confidence, all of that. And it's so important to just be like, take a moment to rest if you need to fucking rest. Do not sit here and push yourself to the edge because you're just like, I know I can do more. Yes, there's no doubt, as Black women especially, that we can always do more. Okay, it's in our blood. Okay, we created this damn country. We created the world. So it's like, yes, we can do more. But you know what? That's not freedom or liberation. That's just us continuing on generational cycles and essentially judging ourselves and our worth ethic and seeing that, you know what, like, oh, you could be doing more, because I feel more energy in you. The goal is to still have energy at the end of the day. You should not be feeling depleted every single night. There should be a sense of tiredness that can be cured with your practice of beauty sleep and having your 7 to 9 hours and doing the things to nourish your body, taking the correct supplements, having the best diet, making sure your body's moving. You should not wake up tired. If you're waking up tired, you're probably overworking yourself, and you have to get past your own understanding of your judgment, remove that to the side, and really start to be like, it's a lot of work just to be human. And then you want to add on the titles of being Black and being a woman, and then everything you're receiving from social media and regular media. And then you're now running a business on top of that. You're going to require a lot more rest than you think you're supposed to have. You're going to have to get a little more uncomfortable with resting, and know that when you're tapping into divine femininity and that energy, it ebbs and it flows. It's very circular. It's not linear. It's not where you just go straight up. That's not how it works. When you're choosing to live a more feminine divine life and you're allowing the feminine divine to lead you, you have to understand that success looks fucking different. It's cycles. It's where maybe you have like a good week, 2 weeks, or a month where you just out here busting ass. Ride the wave. Get everything, as much stuff as you can get done when you have that burst of energy. Get as much as you can get done. Not with the mindset of scarcity of like, oh my God, it's eventually gonna I'm gonna be tired. But in the sense of like, I am given so much vibrant energy, I can really do some really good stuff without exhausting myself. So then when you have those moments like I had today, this weekend, where I didn't want to do anything but lay in my bed and like meditate, I didn't feel guilty about it. I didn't feel bad. I knew that this is what happens when I choose to let the feminine divine do its work. I need to rest. My body is tired. My mind is tired. And I know that this rest period is happening because I know that something big is about to go down. I feel it in my bones that this next quarter in this year is going to be super big and massive for LobaLand Beauty. And I'm gonna have to just go in. But know that it ebbs and it flows. It's a nice little, you can look at it as waves or as a circle. You're gonna get to that peak point and then you're gonna probably be exhausted. Let yourself be tired. If your body is tired, do not push yourself. Please, let's work out removing that mentality of like, I just gotta push a little bit further. That is not healthy for us. That just continues a cycle that we don't deserve, that was pushed on us. That's not our natural nature. We have to do our best to rewire that patterning. It's not necessary. I personally believe in my heart of hearts, in my gut, that there's no way that a Black woman could be lazy. I just don't. There's no way. There's just no way. There's no way. Everything we have to process, everything we have to do for ourselves, for our community, for our loved ones, for our businesses, especially if you're choosing to be an entrepreneur, you're not lazy. Because you decided to not only cultivate your gifts, but then to give them to others, to have an exchange, to understand your value and purpose, and put a price on it and add the tax, and create your own livelihood. You can't be lazy if that's your idea. If that's your instinct to do that, that doesn't coincide. Those are two different frequencies. You can't possibly be lazy doing all those things. And I just want us to remember that, because I feel like no matter who I talk to, it's when I talk to my Black woman that we always are like, oh man, let me stop playing. I could do more. Or you know what? I really just laid around all day. Now I feel guilty. No, you should not be feeling guilty. You should be giving yourself grace in those moments. There's a reason why you feel like you need to lay down for a few days, okay? There are reasons as to why. Allow your body to show you. If your body is showing up and it's tired, respect the communication and lay the fuck down. If you're getting headaches and you're feeling overwhelmed and your mood is not where it normally is, where you're very, just in a good vibe, right? Nothing's really getting on your nerves. Don't do anything until you're in that mood. And you have to respect the fact that you're leading a conscious business too if you're an entrepreneur in these times. You're not going off of these old school models. Yes, they have worked, but look at these companies and the owners. What is their lifestyle like? If their lifestyle has gotten better, it's because their team has gotten bigger and they've been able to delegate, right? If their lifestyle has not gotten better, it already shows you that it's going to burn you out. And we're not here to create our business to burn out. We're creating our business so we can have more freedom, so that when our kids get here and our grandkids get here, they don't have to do what we're doing now. They don't have to go through what our parents went through or what our grandparents had to go through. They're able to understand and come from a level of ease that we all deserve, but we just have not been able to have because of so many outside factors. Don't let those outside factors affect you on the inside. Allow yourself to rest, and rest properly, and rest with grace and ease and joy. Do not feel guilty or shameful. Don't let anyone pressure you or tell you could be doing more. If someone said you could be doing more, tell them to focus on their life. I don't need you to tell me to be doing more. I already carry that burden of already trying to eradicate that notion. There's only so much that you can do in 24 hours. What you can do, know that it's your best just by default. By default, you're probably giving way more than anybody would give, especially when we're comparing the fact that like Black women are naturally very exceptional people. And then you have our counterparts who just show up and they may not even be educated enough to be in the position that they're in, but here they are in this higher position, doing things, being an authority, and you're more concerned about, let me learn this next course so that I can feel adequate. But you already know more from where you're at. Like, I really stand Black women, okay? And I get really, really upset when I see us devalue ourselves and say like, you know, we're being lazy, or like I'll sleep later, or no, like I'm not doing enough. Like there's no way. There's just no way you're not doing enough. I just cannot believe it. I can't. Just cannot believe that we could not. It's just not in us to not do enough. The simplest acts that we do can shift the world. Us just being happy and joyful brings the collective consciousness up to a vibration that it's never been in before, because we are notoriously known for being the oppressed. So if we, being that oppressive entity in society, are able to experience joy and freedom and ease, everyone is being lifted up. That in itself is enough fucking work. We have to understand that our power is so limitless and so, oh my God, just so beautiful and intricate and powerful. Our powerfulness is powerful. I don't know how else to put it, but it's just the simplest of things that we do are so impactful. And you have to know that. You have to. You have to give yourself that understanding and ingrain it and beat it into your head until you can be like, I know I'm doing enough in this moment. Even if it doesn't look like so-and-so or over this or what I did yesterday, I know I've done enough. And allow yourself to be right there. Yeah, I think that's everything. I didn't mean to go off in that tangent. I just really, rest is important. I'm about that rest life. Shout out to Nap Ministry on Instagram. I'm actually gonna at their Instagram, because their whole mission is to help Black women. Let me make sure I'm spelling right. Ministry. It's to help Black women be able to rest more and tap into that and get rid of that notion that they are no longer allowed, like that we just have to do so much if we don't. So take that with you. Join the email list, subscribe, like this channel, share this video, and if you order a face mask, be on the lookout for the Zoom link for the party next week. And if you have not ordered one yet, I will be opening up the third batch of masks probably tomorrow. So check tomorrow morning on the site so you can order. And if you order this week for your mask, you will still be able to get the link in enough time to join the party. So that means that next week there is no YouTube live, because we're going to be on Zoom, and that's going to be a recorded Zoom, just a heads up. And then that replay will happen the next week after, during our maintenance week. So I'm really blessed that you all came and stayed with me for so long. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next week at the Zoom party. Hey, bye, wolves. Love you to the moon and back. Mwah.